take a seat if you want to take a seat. This is our work session, and we're going to start with the Municipal Services Committee. Chairman Ed Long.
Is it working? There it is. Municipal Services Committee is in the business right now of trying to wrap up our year. It's been a busy year for us. We have, well, everybody sees the agenda, so they know it has been an extremely busy year. And Laura and I talked, and she's going to do our year-end wrap-up tonight. And then we're going to put her reports on every 6 months. And the reason for that, if we keep her stuff on the quarter, we feel like we're going to be stepping on our toes. And there's still a lot of things that we need to do. There's a lot of work still yet to be done in the UDC on straightening it up and getting the contradictions out of it and those kinds of things. We've already done a whole lot of that, and I appreciate the council's patience on that. It's still a work in process, and you're still going to see quite a bit of that stuff coming before you. So, Laura?
Okay, as Ed said, you can see that the Planning Commission has been extremely busy for the past 6 months. The report that I've given you is from April of this year through just our meeting that we just had through September. In total, we've had 2 rezones, 2 preliminary plats, 8 final plats, 6 site plans, 3 replats to configure lots, whether they went from a 1 lot to a 2 lot or vice versa. And then we did have some amendments to the Unified Development Code. Then, as you can see, we had a lot of variances. That is a big number on the variances. However, I think the amendments to the UDC that we made will cut the variances down drastically, because as you can see in the report, a lot of those variances were from driveway widths, as well as there was a few from fence heights, and then we had a couple for businesses asking for a variance on metal facade. And then we had a few accessory building issues as well that we took care of with variances. As you can see through it, we've got some, as I said again, the Planning Commission has been extremely busy. We've got some final plats and preliminary plats for subdivisions as well as apartment complexes. We've had, again, we have, as everybody can see driving through town, Freddy's is coming to Cabot. They are moving extremely fast. So before we know it, they will be open. Again, we've had multiple subdivisions, whether it's been just a 1 lot or a 2 lot or a commercial subdivision come into town. As you can see on Highway 38, behind Hardee's and Big Red, the big mini storage has already broken ground. They've poured concrete. They're ready. They'll be up pretty quick as well. We've got another phase to the apartment complex on South Pine Street. They've already started moving dirt on that side as well. I believe that they'll be getting building permits before we even know that as well. And that's, here again, it doesn't look like a lot on paper, but I can tell you that the Planning Commission, we've had some of the biggest agendas the past few months that we've seen in a while, which means people are still building, which means businesses are coming to Cabot. And I don't anticipate anything slowing down for a little while.
You know, one thing that we want to see, I think the council will agree, we want to see municipal services busy. If it's not, then we need to know why, because there's an issue in town. And y'all are busy, and you're efficient with it, you get the job done, and you move forward with it. I really do appreciate the amount of organization that you've got in it whenever it comes to the council. It's there. It's well put out, the questions are answered, and move on. I also appreciate you for always answering your phone whenever an alderman or somebody calls to know and get it worked out then. That's why a lot of this stuff goes so smooth at the table. I appreciate it. Has anybody got any questions or comments for Laura?
Just want to say that I try to give her more work to do, but she says we already got enough going on, but she does. And then you'll see, council, that I'm going to budget for her another person in 2022. The department needs it, and we got way too much going on. So you will see that in the budget when we meet.
Well, that department grows, the town grows. You know, they are they're the heartbeat, and I appreciate everything that staff does down there. We've got a good staff. You're well organized. Laura's got a iron hand, even though she's got a glove on it that covers that up, but she does a good job, and I appreciate her. And also, she doesn't take any nonsense off the council either. I appreciate that. Anybody else got anything at all? Laura, thank you. See you in June.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you a bunch. The next is our calendar for next year. Ben?
Evening. When we had started this, we were going to just talk about the holidays in January so the department's head could schedule bidding and whatnot. But we got to looking at it, and I think it worked very well last year when we went ahead and did the calendar all at once, all up front. So we thought we might as well do that again. Mayor, before we look at January, I think you may have had a conflict with the December date. Is that correct?
Apologies. In December, I sent something in July, this December 6th meeting, we need to move to December 13th. And I think everybody was okay with that then, but I don't know if it's still the same.
Yes, sir. I just don't think we've addressed it in a meeting before. Is everybody okay with moving December 6th to December 13th? Okay. Looking ahead to, that should be our only other conflict in December. Looking ahead to January, we do have it's not a holiday technically. I think the city, Matthew might be able to correct me, but I think the city celebrates the 31st and the 1st on the Thursday and Friday before. So the 3rd is not a holiday, just putting it out there if everybody wants to meet on January 3rd. I don't know, most people will be off, I know, a good bit before, so I don't know how much we'll have for you, but it is completely up to you guys whether you would like to meet on the 3rd.
Let me ask the school board member, when does school come back after Christmas break? You don't know. Oh, you're not on school board anymore? Okay, so it won't conflict with that then.
Okay.
She knows exactly. She's got the calendar.
Well, does council have a preference on that? Would you prefer to meet the 3rd? Would you prefer to meet the week after?
Decide.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? Objections? Okay. What about the 17th is a city holiday. The city does celebrate MLK Day on that date. Traditionally, we either do the next day, which would be the 18th, or the following Monday, which would be the 24th. Do we have preferences as far as that goes? 24th. Yes, sir. Everybody else kind of in general agreement with that? 24th?
I think with our RFQ bidding for the internet, I think 24th would be better.
Yes, sir. All right, looking ahead to February, we have another one. Our traditional meeting on the 21st would be conflicted by President's Day. So again, does anybody have a preference between the next Tuesday or the 22nd or the 28th?
I don't have any preference. Maggie? Then let's just do the 22nd then.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, we're also going to have dispersed in this, probably for the whole first quarter next year, be special meetings to take care of all kinds of different stuff, so. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Let's remember that.
So I don't think we hit a holiday conflict again. The 22nd, I'm hearing, is a planning commission date for,
That's, if you're moving it to a Tuesday, that would be the 4th Tuesday of February.
okay. We did not think about that. Okay. So we might have a site conflict then. We can leave it for the 22nd for now and deal with it later, or however the council wants to do it.
I would say 28th.
28th.
Is everybody okay with that? That way, if the council has action, or planning commission has action, council needs to consider, we we can hit it pretty quick.
And as Ed says, we can always do a special meeting prior if needed.
Right.
As far as holidays goes, that brings us to July. And Monday, July 4th is obviously a holiday. So does council have a preference between the 5th or the 11th? 11th?
Yeah, the 11th.
Is there general agreement on that? And takes us to Labor Day. I believe this is the last conflict. Labor Day is going to be celebrated on the 5th. Does council have a preference between the 6th or the 12th?
That late in the year, Mayor, probably the 12th would be okay, wouldn't it?
Does that work for everybody? Matt, were you going to say something? You're good? All right, we'll walk that one down for the 12th. And I think that is the only holiday conflict we have. We can always change if we need to in the future, but I think that will help department heads be able to kind of schedule out. Thank you, that's all I got.
Ben, when you get that wrapped up and make sure there's no other conflicts, would you send an email?
Yes, sir, of
please,
course.
Everybody?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
The next is property acquisition. Mayor?
Okay, what I was going to do with this as well is kind of give everybody an update where we are on all of our bond projects. I've had several council members ask me, so I thought this would be a good time to let everybody know. Property acquisition as it pertains to the franchise tax bond. The bond closed last Thursday, October 28th. Our funds are available at the trustee. U.S. Bank is the trustee. First Security. U.S. Bank's the one for sales tax. First Security is the one for franchise tax. So we have all the contracts signed for 805 and 905 Main Street. So we should be getting that closed in the next 30 days. Moving on to the sales tax bonds, the Sportsplex Splash Pad. I know Parks and Rec had their bond committee meeting this evening. We're working with them. Waiting for surveys as well to determine our final location that we'd like the complex to be at. We're also concerned about the shooting range. We've got to move it if we do something out at the park location. I know the turf and wade pool, Travis is still getting quotes on the turf, finalizing that, and the wade pool, I believe it's in design right now. Police and fire training, shooting range location is the big deal on that, and then of course Wading Park's location for their event, because that's going to determine where we put police and fire. Community animal support services in the food pantry. We've hired an architect, plans are being generated. Looks like a 6 to 8 month design to construction start. And I said earlier for the franchise, we should close the property by the end of the year. Tornado sirens. Locations have been generally determined, awaiting 2 landowner agreements. We're writing specs and expect to advertise for the bids in 2 weeks. The internet, the RFQ went out last weekend. So this past Sunday was their second week to run. We're giving them until January 4th or 5th to turn in their RFQs, and that's when we'll give those to the council via our ordinance for the 4 council members that get to rate them, as well as myself, myself, Public Works, and I believe Brian Burrows. Our streets and drainage, that's in design, so we're waiting on that. And then our fire truck, we're finishing up the bids right on that. We also have the opportunity out at our park complex to buy close to 100 acres for $1 million. That's going to be right above where we own the park property. Our parks, there are 300 some acres that we own, and that's where the road's going to come to the side of it, right through it. So more details to follow on that. We're working with Parks on how we want to structure that transaction, and we may bifurcate it where police and fire take some of it, Parks take some of it, so we can get the gun range relocated. But that's our major deal. So we have a lot of things up in the air, and once you change one thing, it changes a whole bunch of things. So we work on it every day, and it seems like we have a new plan every 2 days. of what we're going to do, but we've gotten some good stuff out of it. But that's kind of where we're at, and I would welcome any questions that you might have.
Do we have a prospective property for the Parks and Rec for the special use building, the volleyball?
Yeah, that's what we're working on about where we're going to put it. We have 3 different wish list locations, and we have a number 1, number 2, and a number 3, and they really want number 1. And I think they met on that tonight, so we don't know the contingencies of if we get 1, what that does to 2, how does that affect the others? So we're working through that together, and I want them to, their commission, to propose what they want, and then we'll bring it to council. But I think we're close. Yeah, they're shaking their head back there.
Very good.
Okay.
Any other questions from anybody? Roger, you got anything over there? Okay, that concludes municipal services. Mayor?
Now, the Budget and Personnel Committee Chairman, Matt Weber.
I don't have anything specifically for the agenda tonight, but in speaking with Ms. Tammy and the mayor about their proposed budget for 2022, looks like they'll have something for us close to Thanksgiving. So what I would like to do is to call a Budget and Personnel Committee meeting for the 29th of November. That would be for the committee. It would be an open meeting, so anybody could attend, and I'll invite the department heads to come to that. We'll have our initial discussion, and again, any council member, the public's open to attend as well. Then we'll probably have a full discussion for the full council at the work session on December 13th, and depending on what comes from that, if we roll it on into the next meeting that night, or if we wait until the 20th, we'll wait and see. But as of right now, tentatively looks like we're going to have that committee meeting on November the 29th at 6 p.m. I'm not sure if this room is available, but we'll get with Mr. Travis and we'll see. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Police and Fire, Chairman James Reed.
Thank you, Mayor. We don't have any scheduled agenda items for police and fire, although there is a section under community input that I think you would like to make an announcement.
Thank you, sir. And I'm sorry, any questions on budget or police and fire? Roger, did we have any? Okay. Next up, Community Development, Chairman Ed Long.
Mayor, your item 3 covered this item, and I appreciate you giving that report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Any questions for anyone in the audience? Seeing none, Roger. Next up, Military Affairs Committee, Chairman Ron Waymack.
We have nothing right now, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Any questions regarding the Military Committee? Seeing none, any, Roger, do you have? Okay, now we go into general community input. Is there any input you'd like to address to the mayor and the council? We would love to hear it. Please come to the podium, state your name and your business, and let us know if you live in Cabot or not. If you don't have any, I'll go into my announcement. I'm gonna walk around. I need Matthew's phone. My phone's not working. Thank you, sir. Well, it's my great pleasure tonight to announce our new fire chief, Chad Moore, and his wife, Tina. Come on up. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
As soon as we take a break, y'all can come up and say hi or or whatever you may do, or talk to him after this. We're going to have a break after this to let everyone use the restroom, and then we'll get started in the council meeting. But a little bit about Chad. I already sent this to the paper and to all the people at the City Hall. Chad got his Bachelor of Science Sociology degree from UCA. He served as a Sergeant First Class in the United States Army for 22 years. Served as a combat engineer and conducted LED route clearance, successfully led a platoon of 38 soldiers during combat missions, completed leadership training and received Combat Services Award, including 2 Bronze Stars, 3 Army Achievement Medals, meritorious service, overseas service, global war on terror, NATO service, Army service, national defense, squad leader of the year. Wow. He's going to be my bodyguard if I ever need one. Next, as he served as captain in the Cabot Fire Department, and he's been here for the last 9 years, and everyone knows all the many things that our blessed fire department does here in Cabot, so I won't read some of the things from that. But we're real proud to have him, and thank you so much for accepting and becoming our new fire chief, so congratulations. Thank you. I think he wants you up there. Yeah, I'm out.
Great photo.
Yeah, if y'all want to sit over here or stand up when we take a break, if anyone wants to come up and see you. Any other general comments before we adjourn and take a 5-minute break? Seeing none, can I get a motion?
Make a motion.
I got a motion from Matt, a second from Stephen. All in favor say aye. Adjourn 6:52. We'll come back at 7. This is our regular Cabot City Council meeting, and before we begin, we're going to open up with a prayer by Ed Long, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Maggie Cope. If you'd stand with me.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance
You may be seated. Roll call, please, Tammy.
Long,
Here.
Jones, Red,
Here.
Hillenberg,
Here.
Cope,
Here.
Reed,
Here.
Weber,
Here.
Waymack.
Here.
7 present, 1 absent. Now we're going to go into fun stuff. This is, we're going to have a mayor presentation, as well as a state senator presentation, as well as a, I always want to say Republican, Republican Representative Brian Evans presentation. So let me head that way. We're going to be honoring Miss Berkeley Turner. Can she come up? Okay. We got to get front and center here. I heard you're pretty good. Well, I'm going to start, or do you want one of these guys to go first? You don't care? All right, I'll go first. Whereas Miss Berkeley Turner started playing golf at 5 years old, Berkeley has a skill set far beyond her years. And Berkeley and her parents picked Cabot as their home so that Berkeley could one day play golf for the Cabot golf team and hopes to play for the Arkansas Razorback golf team in college. And Berkeley was ranked number 26 in junior girls on the Arkansas State Golf Association at the age of 8. And on October 2nd, Miss Berkeley qualified to advance to the Augusta National Golf Tournament, better known as the Masters, the day after Miss Berkeley turned 9. Wow, little tiger over here. Miss Berkeley Turner is known for her winning spirit, her amazing talents, and her love of Supergirl. She has made her parents, friends, and the city of Cabot very proud. So therefore, I, Ken Kincaid, as mayor of Cabot, do hereby recognize November 1st today, 2021, as Berkeley Turner Day. Well, congratulations. He's going to come up later. Okay, I'm going to give you something else. Let's see what I got here. Here, I got a mayor coin for you. Ooh, that's a big ball marker, isn't it? Wow. All right, which one of you two are next?
I'll go next.
Okay. This is Representative Brian Evans.
Use this mic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Great.
Or you can use this one.
Well, it's quite an exciting time to think of what the future is ahead for golf, for Cabot High School, and for hopefully the Arkansas Razorbacks. I have a proclamation from the Arkansas House of Representatives that we want to present to Berkeley. It says, congratulations on winning the girls 7 through 9 drive, chip, and putt regional qualifier at the Alotian. I was elated to hear that you, a resident of Cabot, was recognized for your skills at this event and will advance to Augusta National Golf Club next April. I know that golf requires a lot of practice and dedication. Your family must be very proud of your accomplishment. I was happy to read that you want to play golf for the Arkansas Razorbacks when you're older, and I hope that you continue to follow your dreams. Again, congratulations on this wonderful achievement. Please do not hesitate to call me if I can be of assistance or give you any golf lessons. Sincerely, Brian Evans, State Representative. Now, we had invited a special guest tonight that was going to be a surprise. It was all confirmed, and at the last minute, there was a schedule conflict that came up. But speaking of the Arkansas Razorbacks, We have another letter for you. Dear Berkeley, I would like to offer my sincere congratulations on your recent qualification for the Drive, Chip, and Putt National Finals at Augusta National Golf Club. Your outstanding play in the girls' 7 through 9 qualifier at the Alotian earlier this month was extraordinary. I enjoyed reading about your early introduction to golf and reading the comments of your mentor and Arkansas Golf Hall of Fame inductee, Dawn Darter. She talked about your love of the game and your commitment of learning. I was especially excited to hear that your favorite golfers include current and former Razorback Maria Fossey, Gabby Lopez, and Brooke Matthews. They are tremendous role models for you to emulate your path to your dreams. On behalf of Razorbacks everywhere, I want to wish you the very best of luck at the National Finals. Most of all, I want to take a moment to applaud you for your commitment and dedication to be the very best you can be in golf and also in life. Continued best wishes to you and your family, and go Hogs. Sincerely, Hunter Yurachek, Director of Athletics. Berkeley, I also want to present you with a Arkansas state flag that flew over the Capitol on October the 19th in honor of Berkeley Turner Day. Congratulations. You're welcome. Senator? We'll do that at the end. We can do that.
Wow, thank you, Representative Evans. Now, Berkeley, I had a chance to meet you at Cabot Fest. Do you remember that? Now I want you to tell me what it feels like to have Berkeley Turner Day in Cabot.
It feels really amazing.
That is awesome. So what is amazing about it?
It just is amazing to feel the feeling that you're just this far ahead.
That is awesome. Well, I am proud that they named it Berkeley Turner Day. Thank you for that, Mayor. That's a great accomplishment. I want to read this to you. Then I've got a little gift for you, too. I don't have a letter from the athletic director at the University of Arkansas, so it's going to go downhill from here, okay? But that's all right. We'll make fun of it, okay? It says, this is from myself. It says, Dear Berkeley, I would like to take this opportunity to offer you my warmest congratulations for winning the girls' 7 to 9 drive, chip, and putt regional qualifier at the Alotian Club in Roland, Arkansas. This is a wonderful accomplishment and a testament to your hard work and dedication to the sport of golf. You have demonstrated excellence as a young golfer, and your skills, talent in the sport of golf. You have, okay, my glasses are, they're doubles in here. Okay, I have no doubt you have learned important lessons and skills through your experience that will help you shape the rest of your life. You are an encouragement to me, and I am thrilled to see you excel. I have every confidence that your future is bright. With Arkansans like you leading the way, our nation and our world will be in good hands in the future. Again, congratulations on attaining such an outstanding achievement, and best of luck in your future endeavors. It is an honor to serve as your state senator, Ricky Hill. And on top of that, since you've got all these other things, from the Arkansas State Senate, we have a special coin for you, and this tells about the inaugural Arkansas State Senate coin in the history of it. And so congratulations to you. See, my coin has a little special wrapper on it. The mayor's didn't have that. And it's not a letter from Hunter Yurachek either, but it is protected, okay? Congratulations, and thank you for that. Now, tell me one of the life lessons you've learned in golf. What's something you think you're going to carry on with you for the rest of your life?
Just being a part of this just makes me, it's just so fun to do it, and I just love it.
Now, does anyone else in your family play golf?
No, sir.
Wow, that's extra special there if no other family members do it. So congratulations, and we look forward to coming back up here and hopefully giving you a Senate citation if you can go win this thing, okay? Well, that'd be really special. So thank you very much. Is there anything you want to say to everyone before we leave?
Yes, sir. I'd like to thank my mom and my dad and thank the senator and the state representative for recognizing me today, and
Oh, that is awesome. Well, I want to say one thing. I know your grandma and your grandfather are here, aren't they? And just for Cabot being an Air Force community, I was talking to him before he came in. He's a former Air Force member back here. Her grandfather is. So we'd like to say thank you for your service to this great country that we live in. So thank y'all very much.
Hang on, we're not done yet. All right, go ahead and put that down, will you? All right, we were going to get a putter or a driver or a wedge or something, and so you kind of show off stuff up here, right? But this isn't Saturday Night Live or Jimmy Fallon or anything, so we're not going to do that. So me and the senator and the representative were talking, and, you know, we're going to be kind of jealous here because we're meeting a little celebrity, right? You're like celebrity, right? You have your own day now. You're great at golf. You're going to represent Arkansas at Augusta. So here's what we want. We gave you a bunch of gifts. I got 3 golf balls right here. And I have a Sharpie. We each want your autograph. Can we get it? I'm going to let you go sit down and do it so you can take your time. There's 3 nice brand new golf balls. And if you mess up one, he gets it. I get the good one. Nope, that's all right. Congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah, I think he wants one.
This time, smile. Awesome, thank you.
Luck. You're welcome. Is that your driver? That's nice. Can I borrow it? What did Ricky say? Yep. Okay, mini-me. Okay, next up, read ordinances, resolutions by title only. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
I got a motion from James, a second by Brandon, to read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Any discussion? See none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Next item is City Council old business. We have 2 items tonight. First is ordinance number 38 of 2021. Tammy?
Ordinance number 38 of 2021, an ordinance to amend ordinance 31 of 2019 and for other purposes, second reading.
If I remember, instructions are we're going to have all 3 readings. Is that correct, council?
I think that's what Matt requested on his, which that one is. I'm going to request something different on this one coming up.
Okay, yes, sir. Seeing no further action, next ordinance number 39 of 2021.
Number 39 of 2021, an ordinance to repeal certain sections of the Code of Cabot, to amend certain sections of the Unified Development Code, and for other purposes. Second reading.
Mayor, since this originated in the Planning Commission, they had a public hearing on it, and this is the second time it's been before us. I'd like to make a motion to suspend the 3rd reading, please.
Second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from Stephen, to suspend the 3rd reading of ordinance number 39 of 2021. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope.
Yes.
Passes 7-0.
Mayor, I would like to make a motion that we adopt ordinance 39 of 2021. I am not going to ask for the emergency on it though, but I would like to adopt it tonight so that the municipal service can start working on it.
Yes, I'll second.
Got a motion to adopt and a second from James Reed, a motion from Ed to adopt ordinance number 39 of 2021. Any discussion? Seeing none, any discussion from the audience? Seeing none, any from Facebook, YouTube land? Seeing none? Okay, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Cope.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Next item, city council new business. I don't have any. Council, do you have any you'd like to present? Seeing none, community input. Anyone like to address the mayor and the council may do so at the microphone. State your name, business, and if you live in Cabot. Seeing none, want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. It was a great meeting. It was good to be here for Miss Berkeley, and it was good to see her smiling face. Good luck to you, Miss Berkeley. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourned. 7:17.